It is 7:15 on the club lake. It's a bit dark still at the moment, so I'll do a proper little intro soon. I'm about to send the bushwhacker out with a few chops and stuff out to a few snags. I'll show you the snags in a little while once it gets a bit lighter. But yeah, usual rig that we're sending out. Squid 2T, 18mm. Yeah, Kamakura hook, Catran torrential hook link as always. Stuff's epic, absolutely epic. So yeah, I'm going to be shipping these out just like this, just enough for a bite. Yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Right, that first rod is out right underneath this little archway of bushes that leads into like a little pond in this island bit. I used to have loads of carp out of there a few years ago. I used to do really, really well. I haven't fished down here for years. It's normally neglected, this part of the lake, so we're going to give it a little dabble. The bait's in. I don't think it'll be too long. I used to get really savage takes fishing there where they try and bolt into the island, but I'm going to be on it. The next one is going just underneath all these snaggy trees here up towards the point of the island. That's all we're doing, it's just feeding out a few mouthfuls of chopped and whole Squid 2T from Innovate Baits, the greatest bait company in the world. And then yeah, all the end tackle, bits and bobs. I think this is an OMC lock hook, and that's on the Catran torrential hook link as well. Little lead clip setup, 3-ounce lead. How we always fish and we do well. I've got so much confidence in my setup. It just seems stupid to change it. I'll change it and I'll go fishing, I'll blank and I'll blame it on that. There's no point of changing anything if it's already working. But I'm going to feed this rod out. Yeah, fingers crossed, and have a little fish soon. Both rods are now out on their spots thanks to the bushwhacker. Yeah, we've got one in this little archway bit that leads into the pond in the middle of the island, and then one off the end of the island here, one of the entrances to get in there. Yeah, I know there's going to be fish in and around this area. The water level's up. I did see and hear a couple boshing when I was fishing on the island a few days ago. So they're going to be in here. It's just going to be hit and hold and walk backwards. It's going to be hard. It is very snaggy down there, but I still think we'll be able to get one out. Yeah, super excited to be out on the bank again on New Year's Eve. Last session of the year. Let's just hope we can bag one. It's not easy. Temperature dropped big time last night, but this morning it's actually a lot warmer already. So yeah, I think we'll do alright. Just going to sit on our hands for a bit, but I don't think we'll be waiting too long. Like I said, it's really neglected, this end of the lake. It's quite a far walk. It's really muddy and flooded at the moment on the paths. So a lot of people just ain't fishing down here. So this might even give us a little bit of an edge. Might allow us to bank a little end of year carp. Come on. Please come out. Come on. That was quick. That's what I'm talking about. That's one bushwhacked out. I've got myself a New Year's Eve carp. Get in there. Really happy with that. Lovely colours. We're starting to get that chestnut colour going on now. They are boshing around in there like mad. There's feeding bubbles popping up everywhere. There's a lot of fish in there just munching up. I've actually snuck that in as well, that I've got 2 rods in that little archway bit. There's just so many fish there. Come on, need to get that straight out of there. Walk backwards, get it out. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get that fish out of there, mate. Oh, before it tries to do any damage. Get snagged. That's what I'm talking about. It was on the cards. Imagine that. Kicking off. I'll tell you what, it ain't gonna win no unit award, but there's another carp in there on New Year's Eve. Get in there. There we go. Probably one of the smallest carp in this lake, but a proper character. Look at that. Yeah, buzzing with that. That's 2 on New Year's Eve. Get in there. Right, that is the end of another session. In fact, that is the end of another year. 2024 is going to be out of here after tonight. I said it is New Year's Eve. I'm not going to get to put this video out until after New Year. I've still got Boxing Day session to edit and put out as well. I've just been so busy. I haven't had time to edit anything, so yeah, I've got to get on that, but everything else is tidied away. Got to put the GoPro and the bang stick and stuff away and put the rest of the bits on the barrow, but apart from that, it's done. But yeah, I know this is going to come out after New Year and everything, but I hope you do have a good New Year, and I hope 2025 brings you loads of carp, especially PBs. Yeah, and hopefully together we can catch loads more carp. I'm going to catch loads more carp. I'm going to catch loads and loads of them. I'm going to go to loads of new places. I'm going to do some new things. I'm even going to go abroad hopefully and do some more fishing, but we'll see how that pans out. But anyway, I'm out of here. The weather is atrocious. 2 New Year's Eve carps banked. Even though they weren't massive, I don't even care. What a way to see out 2024. Loads of carp banked. Big carp banked this season as well. Jesus, I had my first river carp out. Had some bangers out there. I had 3 river carp out in 3 sessions, and one of the best looking river carp I've ever had. If you haven't watched river carping start of a campaign, my first river session I did, you need to watch that, because I catch one of the best looking carp you will ever see in your life in that video. An absolute stunner from the river, proper wild mirror. It's unbelievable. That's only got a few hundred views, whereas the second video's got a couple of thousand. So if you haven't watched it, honestly watch it. In there is one of the best looking carp you'll ever see in your life, and I was lucky enough to catch it. But I'm going to be going back to the river in the new year at some point as well. Yeah, there's loads to do. We went to Gigantica, smashed Gigantica, and the second biggest fish out of Road Lake, the biggest mirror, 67 pound Hanson. I caught hundreds of carp this season, literally hundreds. It's been such a good season. Now I'm fishing with Catran, sponsored by Catran, consultant for them. They don't get much better than that. Yeah, super happy. Got a lot going on in 2025. But yeah, I'm out of it. I've got stuff to do with the missus tonight. Probably go out for a meal, a few drinks and stuff like that. I might even go out fishing tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, take it easy.